So anyway, this area of the level is very similar to District multiplayer stage in this game. Also, Halo 2 easily has the best multiplayer stages, without a doubt. I love this game's stages; they're amazing. They're so. I love District. I love Midship. I love Zanzibar. I love Lockout. You know, despite the fact that I've played it a million times. What else is there? I love Sanctuary. I love Coagulation. And I'm counting remakes. There's still stages to this game because they've changed up a bit. I love Beaver Creek. Or is it Battle Creek in this game? I can't remember. What other stages? You know, that's not already a testament to the stages or the amount of stages that I love in this game. Plenty of others that I can't remember. Crap. What was the one? Was it called Foundation? I don't think it's Foundation, because I think it's a Halo 3 stage, but the one where you're, we're going to do this now? Really going to do this now, are we? Okay. But, the one where it's 4 corners and you're in a sort of box arena, and it's very small, but in each corner there's a base if you're playing like 4-way capture the flag. And because of that, the games are super hectic, because if you go out into the hallways and it's in the main area of the square, then you're going to be shot at. And it's always a lot of fun. I know there's more stages I'm not thinking of at the moment. He's already dead. Did that hit him? No, I don't think it did, but whatever. Grenade. Alright. Yeah, you do stay in this section for quite a bit. This little area here, at least, you stay here for quite a bit. One thing I would have liked for Halo 2 Anniversary is if they made a classic legendary and like remade legendary for Halo 2 specifically, because you know, the legendary in this game isn't good. It's just unfair, brutally difficult. You know, it's not interesting at all. It's just things hit really hard and they have perfect aim, and you're going to be sniped out of nowhere all the time, and it's not fun. Oh god, it's a Phantom. But you know, if they remade the legendary, or they retooled the legendary in Halo 2 Anniversary, I think it would have been much better. You know, and people would actually want to play Halo 2 and Legendary, because they didn't retool it and it's exactly the same as it was here. But I think they could have made a classic difficulty, classic Legendary, which was just this ridiculous difficulty, and a reimagined or redone Legendary, wherein, you know, things are redone and rebalanced to be good. Oops. Probably shouldn't be in here. Yeah, eat that. Didn't kill him. Oh well. Anyway, the strategy for most of the enemies is still the same. Jackals, shoot them in the hand to expose them from their shield. Elites, just shoot them in the head. Same with grunts. They have the same patterns.
Someone get a satchel on the gate.
So yeah. Here we go. This song is just Mombasa Streets, or Mombasa Groove or something, can't remember. But it's great, it's really good, and hunters are here. And one is dead. Got him in the weak spot. They're weak in the, you know, the part where their worms are exposed, because the way that hunters work is they're not actually just a single thing, they're made up of multiple different worms, and they form to make this sort of weird mass. You know what we're seeing here. I don't know what he's doing there, but sure, that works. Both hunters are dead. Excellent. Anyway, glad we got rid of those. So yeah, hunters are back. They're the same. We also encountered them a lot earlier than we did in the first game. Alright, so if you're playing on Legendary, careful, because around this corner is where you're introduced to the worst enemy in this game. The Sniper Jackal. That. So if you get hit by that once on Legendary difficulty, you will die. Instantly killed. And it's not fun, it's just stupid because you're just going to get blindsided, and it's really hard to see where Sniper Jackals are. Because it wasn't until Halo 3 where they actually received a light on their heads, that way you could tell where they were. So yeah, they're painful. There's a weird invisible wall here. Alright, I'm glad I took that sniper, because this is lovely. I love this thing.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sergeant Johnson. Yeah, that's another thing with this game, is there's plenty of things that move. Alright, so this is... should I do it? Should I swap? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go dual snipers. So this is the beam rifle, a new weapon. It's essentially a sniper rifle, but a Covenant weapon. So, there you go. It's what the Sniper Jackals use. So yeah, that's essentially the only warning shot you're going to get, is that shot. That would have killed me on Legendary, because I would have got a headshot instantly. See, I can barely see him. Okay, I'm being shot at from other places, so sort of wait a bit. Did that kill him? No. I don't have anything but snipers, so be careful here. See, I can't see that in there. So my TV is pretty damn dark, so I can barely see that. The only way I can tell is thanks to the reticle. Although I will be honest, it is kind of fun to eliminate snipers, although that's just a thing in any game anyway. You know, getting rid of any sniping enemy is always fun. I forgot I still have the sniper and the beam rifle. I should probably use the beam rifle, considering that's a little more common instead of all the Sniper Jackals that we're getting rid of. It's, oh well, I suppose. Are we good? Can we keep going? No? Okay. Yeah, so you really need to make sure that you take care of all the Sniper Jackals on Legendary. Because they're just there. There's so many of them, and they just... One hit will kill you. And that's absurd. You know? Did he duck? He ducked that. Did he? I don't know. I couldn't tell. Oh god. It's even that hurt. It is a sniper, but still, you know? It's like, ow. Alright. So yeah, thankfully starting from Halo 3 that would be much, much easier to deal with. Because they'd have lights on their heads, meaning that you could tell pretty easily where they were. So I'm going to get one more shot on this. Where? Really? Why is there one up there? Sure, I don't care. There you go. Oh god, I need a better weapon here. No. Was there not a battle rifle somewhere? I don't want one Magnum. Sure, okay, there we go. We're doing this. Interesting setup, but here we go. Actually, I think we can just avoid all these guys. It looks like we can just go around, or at least flank them. I'm going to try that. Let's see what happens when we go down here. I have dual SMGs. Oh god, don't stand still. I was contemplating. Just let me choose. Alright, let's get rid of them. Oh god, there's so many. Stealth isn't really much of a mechanic in this game, as I poorly demonstrate. You know, they absolutely did see me and noticed that I was down there. So let's get rid of this sniper jackal. Where are you? Oh. Whoops. There we go. Alright. Let's continue that. Down you go. Alright. So, thankfully, well, I don't want to, okay. I'm trying to debate as to whether or not I prefer the levels in this game or the first game. Because in the first game, there were some great levels. You know, the Silent Cartographer, Halo, there was Assault in the Control Room. You know, some other great levels. But then you also had tons of boring levels. Like, you know, the beginning of 343 Guilty Spark. Oh, sorry, the Flood. Was it the Flood? It was a Guilty Spark. It was the Flood, I think. Was just, you know, you had this beautiful jungle outside and it was great. But then, what's the name? Starting with the part where you go underground, it's nowhere near as good because it's just the boring hallways repeated over and over and over. And I want to say this game sort of remedies that, but it still does occur. In a few places, and it's more towards the end of the game. Beginning of the game is pretty good about it, but I mean it's unfortunate. What is he doing? He's just letting him shoot him. Oh, he's dead. What happened here? So we're gonna go to the other side of the hotel, but first there's a rock. Alright, let's go to the hotel. Huh, okay. But, yeah, see, I want to say that I prefer the levels in this game over the first one, but I don't know. There's plenty of levels. No, this game has a few standout levels, but I don't know if they're at the caliber of the first game. Granted, I do much prefer the gameplay of this game compared to the first. So I mean that makes up for it in a few areas, so get rid of you. Oh, that's right, that was such a... Okay, yeah, so the torch, right? The torch will only stay on in a area that the game deems is dark. So this area is pretty dark, right? So they want you to keep your torch on. Where if I step outside, it's going to automatically turn off. I don't press anything there, it just automatically turned off. So, yeah, I don't know why it does that. I don't know why you can't just keep it on or just, you know, have a meter like the first game. It's strange. Also, yeah, you can blow up phantoms in this game. Phantoms sort of replace the drop ships from the first game. You know, the Covenant drop ships, but those don't return. Those don't come back till Reach. So, yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, if you melee, you instantly drop your second weapon, unfortunately. Alright, but time for our first vehicle section. In the Warthog. The returning Warthog. The day at the beach. We're going backwards.
Come on, let's go.
Gonna destroy these ghosts. So yeah, Warthogs are exactly the same as they were before. Although for some odd reason you can't see the health of your, or at least the shields of your marine buddies anymore in this game, of the gunner or the passenger. Hell, even in multiplayer you can't see the status of your other people in the Warthog, which is a shame. I don't understand why they took that out. And you can't see the health of your vehicle either, when I know for a fact that would have been much more useful in this game than in the previous game. Alright, there's a ghost there, and ghosts are much better in this game than they were in the first, but I just want to investigate the the other pelican, see if there's anything worth getting here. Nope. Okay, let's go.
More the merrier, sir.
See, I could get that ghost, but I don't want to just leave these marines behind. We're going to continue. So I think this is technically a new mission. You know, there's no transition here to show that it is, but apparently it is. So I think it is. It might not actually be, but I'm fairly certain it is. Alright, so we don't actually have to try and take out any of these Covenant here, but we can and we will, because the gunners actually have pretty good aim in this game, so hopefully they shoot at the yeah, okay, is he shooting at the thing up above, whatever. I'm gonna try and go around here because this is dangerous. We are on the brink of death, we're just gonna ignore them. Let's go. We don't need to fight them at all. I'll just sort of drive around, see if I can kill a few guys here. Can you kill the ghost, please? There you go. And I ran it over, awesome. But I'm trying to think, is there any, because the entirety of Halo 3 ODST takes place in New Mombasa. Also the Marines are just as cheerful and charismatic as they were before. I'm trying to remember if this skyline sort of appears in ODST or not. Also, yeah, we can power slide in this game. It doesn't really do much, but we can. But yeah, so ODST takes place in New Mombasa, where we are right now. So I'm trying to recognize any of the skyline if I can, or any of the buildings, see if there's anything taken out of it, which there likely is, but you know, I don't recognize it. Actually, remember when I said there's no real reason to explore in Halo 2? I lied. Because there's a few skulls around the place. You remember those things from the first game? Except they weren't actually in the first game. I was playing Anniversary, and you can only get them when you're on Anniversary. And even then you have to be in the Anniversary graphics, so... yeah, in Halo 2, that's when skulls were introduced. And, you know, you can find them around the place. I'm going to keep the Warthog if we don't stack it. Good, okay. So yeah, the tunnel segment. Speed zone ahead.
They're surprised, confused. I don't think they expected us to be here.
So, I'm just going to ignore all the enemies. Because we don't need to fight them. Let's just go straight past them. We don't gain anything from fighting them, so we may as well just go straight past. Don't flip. Okay, good. So hopefully this doesn't go down anytime soon, this Warthog. We've still got our passenger and our gunner, so that's good. Let's try going on the side path here, maybe that'll help. So that's being shot to pieces, we can't go there. Oops. Hell yeah. Alright. So yeah, I remember this section was pretty cool. The way that you go through all of this. Actually, there's a little hidden section here, which doesn't go anywhere. God damn it. Yeah, the skulls, I remember, were pretty hard to find. In fact, I don't even think I found a single one in this game before, without looking things up. Oh god, is that a wraith? Yeah, there's wraiths there. Are they raids? No, they're not raids. They're... Are they specters? No, they're weird. They're really weird vehicles that I don't remember. I've got turrets, so that's something, I suppose. Let's see if we can go straight past them. What are those vehicles? I'm not exactly sure. They're not in multiplayer, that's for sure. I don't think you can board them either. Yeah, there's also, that's another thing introduced in this game, was hijacking. So if there's an enemy on board a ghost, and I want to get on that ghost, then what I have to do, so I don't have to kill them anymore, instead I can wait until they get close, and I can press the hijack prompt, and I can instantly kick them out of their vehicle. And it also debilitates them a little bit, making them so they sort of tense up their legs, they move really slowly after they get kicked off the vehicle. So you can easily take them out by running them over, or shooting at them with a turret or something like that. Although if you're hijacking a big vehicle like a oh god, this is dangerous. Oh god, thought I could make that gap. Hijacking a big vehicle like a Wraith or a yeah, because Wraiths, you can actually drive Wraiths now in this game, so that's pretty cool. Or a Scorpion, you can't actually just kick them out, you have to destroy them. So I think that was another level right there.